Have y'all ever noticed a guy with a nice head of hair wearing one of these? Go to the gym, go to the bar, and I can almost guarantee you that all the guys wearing one of these are trying to hide their thin hairline. They may have the little mullet action in the back, but the real truth comes from up here. And I've been a culprit of this too. Like, I remember my hairline was so thin. I was so insecure. I do the whole comb over, wear it backwards hat, trying to hide it every time I left the house. And I knew my hair loss was an issue with how big of clumps would come out every time I'd brush. Like, seeing this every morning terrified me. So I've been to the dermatologist, I tried all the topicals, the minoxidil, the microneedling. The most frustrating part is, like, where was this 6+ years ago when I needed it? What this thing is, it's almost like a chapstick for a thin hairline. How it works, it's got this white piece right here. I just massage that into my forehead at the end of my shower and let it sit when I go to sleep. That is it. All places, I found this one on TikTok Shop. So I was like, what is this? So I looked into it, read all these 5-star reviews, and I thought, all right, cool. What's the worst that could happen if I tried this thing out? Regardless, if you are someone who has noticed extra hair in the bathroom, maybe in the shower, on the sink, let this be your sign to take action ASAP on your hair loss, because it's one of those things where it only gets worse and worse and worse the longer you prolong doing something about it. And it's not just gonna magically fix itself, unfortunately. Honestly, one of the easiest, most convenient things I've ever done up to this point is something like this. Like I said, literally almost like a chapstick for your hairline. Personally, I get the 2-piece set because I know they sell out often, so I like to have that backup in case I need a refill, but they're not available. But if you can still see the little orange button down there, that means they are in stock. You can actually get your hands on one right now. So I'd highly, highly recommend checking this one out, especially if you are a guy who finds himself buying and wearing more and more hats.